So our women's G800. Bit of Box Hill representation out here, actually.
First two of the evening.
Veronica Wiley and Alana Chapman. Home track representation. Oh, look at this. Has this been here the whole time and I've been unobservant? Okay, because that would make a lot of sense. So you can see the names up on the screen here. If this is the race you're here to watch, then don't blink because the 800 goes by pretty fast. Zach Melick was fast. He was fast. I agree with you there. The man was flying. And I reckon a lot of the athletes competing here, and I'm just going to make a massive call, could be wrong, probably heading to Falls Creek, I would say, over the New Year break. And I know you're injured. Are you heading up there?
I'm still heading up there.
Love that.
Going for a swim in the lake every day. It'll be freezing, but it'll be worth it.
Now, there's an island in the lake at Falls Creek.
Is there?
Yep, a little small
island
island in the lake. I have swum to it. I've claimed it as my own island.
Jeez.
I'm happy for you to reclaim it so long as I get a photo.
I might have to.
Beautiful. So we're underway here in the women's G800 metres. Once again, always a manic start over the first 150. Typically, it's an outside member of the track who starts to get on the rail because you have to do a little bit of work, but I think it may be Alana Chapman of Box Hill who's going to be the beneficiary of the rail. And behind her there is going to be Veronica Wiley. So Wiley going to lead out Chapman maybe. They're just going to sit side by side. This is fantastic. Look at all the room all these ladies have here through the first 200 metres. 32, 33, I reckon, if we're being generous on the clock as they tick their way through. So Chapman and Wiley leading it out. It's either Senior or Kearney behind them there. So we'll get a read on it once they come past us here. But through the first 300 metres, it's a bit of a Box Hill demolition right now. The 1-2 punch right now of Chapman, of Wiley, are looking incredibly strong. And behind them there is Lucy Kearney. So Kearney spotting them about 5, 6, 7 metres, let's call it. But Wiley and Chapman really looking quite comfortable. So look at the clock here. They're going to go through in about 71. Look, both looking really strong right now, Wiley and Chapman. So that lead only seems to be extending. It is Kearney behind them there, and tucked in beautifully is Hartnett. So Hartnett and Kearney going to be the two to lead out this chase pack, trying to bring down Wiley and Chapman. But these two women are stretching it out a little bit. Just as I say that now, I reckon Lucy Kearney might even be able to drag a few up to this leading two. So Wiley going to try and break Chapman down the back straight. Kearney going to try and lead through this contingent of women behind her with 250 metres to go. I reckon it might be Chapman who may be the one to move around Wiley here with 200 to go. 152 on the clock. Wiley leads out Chapman. Kearney still behind her there. Give it 10, 15 metres now. 170 metres to go. Wiley starts to put her foot on the accelerator. All gas, no brakes. And we'll see what she has left with 150. Chapman starting to feel the pinch. I told you to watch out for Lucy Kearney because she starts to move around the corner now. Starting to bring this contingent of women with her too. So 100 metres to go. The race is long but over. So it's Wiley who's going to lead it out. Kearney on the outside now starts to get a little bit of steam rolling behind her. There is going to be Hartnett. Hartnett sitting in third. Kearney now just goes straight around the shoulder of Wiley, or maybe not. Wiley with the late push. It's Kearney, Wiley, and behind them there is Hartnett. And a really well fought out race there. Kearney timed it to perfection. Be a low 2:30 on the clock there. And I can see Piper Hartnett pretty happy with that. Coach Mitch Wilson also stoked with that over there.
Timed that to perfection. Perfectly ran.
Just sat on the shoulder nicely, didn't she?
Yeah.
This is some elite racing early through these men's and women's 800s. And we have another pack of fellas here to my left, ready to get rolling. Super shoes, bang. I'm all over it now, Isaac. You have no idea.
You've done some research and now
yeah.
you know all about them.
I thought, if I'm going to come back, I've got to make the most of it.